The process is rigged.
It's a rigged election.
It's a rigged system. And they take these lies and they put them on front pages.
Trump. The system, folks, is rigged. It's a rigged, disgusting, dirty system.
Nobody knows the system better than me. Which is why I alone can fix it. We're going to get things straightened out in this country, including elections. We got to get the elections. This one was too big to rig, you know, it was too big to rig. They tried, and then they just dropped their placards and went. And but we're gonna do things that have been really needed for a long time. And we are going to look at elections. We want to have paper ballots, one-day voting, voter ID, and proof of citizenship, a little thing like proofs of, and we have a hard time because, you know, in California, they just passed a law that you're not even allowed to ask a voter for voter ID. Think of that. If you ask a voter for their voter ID, you've committed a crime. Now we're going to get the... And, you know, places like California, we did great, but when they send out like 38 million ballots, nobody knows where the hell they're sending them, and then they come pouring back, the whole thing. You know, they passed a law in California that if you work in an election bureau, and if you so much as ask for a voter ID, if you say, sir, ma'am, could I please look at your voter ID? They have the right to put you in jail. You're a criminal. Can you believe that? There's only one reason that happens. They want to cheat. So they had it where voter ID wasn't accepted. But now if you even ask for it, this is seriously a bill that was just signed, passed in their legislature, and it was signed. And I think when we get things cleaned up and we get back to a little bit of normalcy, I'm going to ask the Speaker to really get involved, because I think we would have won the state of California, because, you know, if you look at my numbers with Hispanic, we're 56%. And we were winning. We won the Texas border that had never been won. 16, I talked about the border. And now I talked about the border, but this border is much worse. We fixed the border. It was totally fixed. There was nothing to talk about. 2020, by the way, that election was totally rigged, but that's okay. It was a rigged election. And this time we made it too big to rig. It was so big. They tried like hell in the butt.